This is 2020.
As Kennedy campaigned to win the White House, Exner says he was also trying to win her heart.
He kept calling and asking me would I come and see him and meet him. And it was during those conversations that I realized he was married.
He would call you from the road while he was campaigning for president?
Yes, every day.
On March 7, 1960, she says she spent her first night with Jack Kennedy at the Plaza Hotel in New York. She was 26.
I was so nervous. I mean, I almost left.
Why?
Well, I couldn't reconcile. I just couldn't make it right. I had lived with a man who did nothing but cheat on me the whole time. And here, this is what I was doing to another woman. You know, you don't make that decision lightly.
What made you make that decision?
I just couldn't resist him. I had essentially just lost my heart to him.
There was another man in Judith Exner's life, also rumored to be her lover. But she says Sam Giancana was only a good friend. And she says it was only after they'd met that she learned he was the underworld crime boss in Chicago. To her great surprise, she says his name came up one night over dinner at Kennedy's Georgetown house when the senator asked her to arrange a meeting with Sam.
He said, well, I think he can help us with the campaign. And he said, I wanted you to do one other thing for me. You know, and he showed me a satchel, and it was full of money. And he said, would you take this to Sam?
Did it ever occur to you to wonder why a candidate for president of the United States, potentially the most powerful man in the world, would ask a 26-year-old woman with whom he was having an extramarital affair to carry money to someone?
Everyone expects of me to have greater judgment than Jack Kennedy. And this is what always amazes me, that I should have been suspicious. I trusted this man. I loved this man.
Now, what's this?
This is one of the times when Jack sent flowers to me.
Exner showed me some treasured mementos of her 2-year relationship with Jack Kennedy. A ruby and diamond brooch, she says he gave her. Diary notations carefully set down in her schoolgirl script. And tickets to President Kennedy's inaugural festivities in January 1961.
I couldn't go.
What were you afraid
of? My heart breaking in two.
Why do you think he wanted you there?
That was a part of his recklessness. Jack had his own set of rules, and he didn't play by the rules, our rules. He had his own set of rules.
If this all sounds hard to believe, look at these White House logs. According to the official record, Judith Campbell, as she was then known, telephoned Jack Kennedy more than 70 times. Her name also appears on the White House visitors log. She wasn't sneaking in the back door.
I would go right through the West Wing where the press is. And there was this little alcove where you would sign in. And, of course, I'd be first identified at the gate. And then I would sign in. And I'd sit in this room with a load of other people.